Hello everyone and welcome to the start of our modern Doctor Who commentaries.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! And of course we're going to start with the very first episode, broadcast in 2005, Rose, with the Doctor in this case being Christopher Eccleston, in his first and sadly only series.
We'll get
Unfortunately.
to the behind the scenes stuff, but a bit of history. In case you have no idea what this franchise is, poor children. Let me say, to try to be as simple as possible, it's sci-fi, but with a bit of slice of life into it, in a sense that you have this central figure called the Doctor, who is a time traveler with ways to be to have a very long life, some sort of cheating way, but we'll get to it as well. And the series follows his escapades through time and space and his impact on Earth as a result of that.
And
But,
this
this is the revival because the series at some point was cancelled in 1996, I think.
1989.
1989, because of weird shit happening on the BBC. And it was revived there in 2005 with this series, and it's still going right now with the 13th Doctor at the moment.
Yeah, and this is also significant because not only is this the first proper Doctor Who story since 1996, this is the first one made in Wales regularly. I mean,
The one of the many, I guess.
Yeah, this kick-started the whole BBC wanting to shift stuff out of London, which is fine, except when it can cause some issues, like what we'll see with your location shots here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
But
the director...
people like Shiroi won't care, so...
for minor technical infos, the director of this was Keith Boak, and it was written by Russell T Davies, which is going to be a mainstay for a long time in the franchise.
For the first 4 years. Anyway, we've dallied long enough.
Yeah.
Start as the title sequence is beginning. In 3, 2, 1, click.
I always loved the Doctor Who opening. Usually I'm not really into openings in general, but this one always gets to me because it's short, on the point, without unnecessary lyrics, and just good to listen.
I'll be honest though, guys, after watching this current series of Doctor Who, I really miss Murray Gold.
It's the composer for this.
Murray Gold was the composer from this point up until Capaldi's last episode.
Oh well.
Now the music
There you
nowadays
go,
is
Rose.
just freaking boring.
Oh boy. And we start already with something that it may spoof me a bit, in a sense that the Doctor, in his travels, always, in order to, I'm guessing also not going insane, he needs like a companion figure. So periodically he visits Earth and chooses a human being to be his companion, to travel with and showcase him or her the wonders of the universe and the different time period. The one chosen for this era is this blondie called Rose Tyler. And I hate her. Not so much as a later. Dwibs.
Quick! We have to hide. We have to hide the fact that we're in Cardiff, guys.
Like, okay,
We
not
don't
so
have
much.
big red buses.
Not so much as another companion that's gonna show up way later on the line, but she's a good second place for a simple reason. The companion, I always seen the companion as a audience surrogate. The things that presents to the audience. Oh, by the way, this is her boyfriend, Mickey. Oh,
The better of the two, who I wish
Yeah.
was coming along with us instead.
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't
pretty
worry,
much.
Shirley. You have to be. Wait.
He'll
see-
get his time to shine as a result.
Yeah,
Um,
one thing I will say though, one thing I will say in favour of Rose compared to that
Go ahead.
other future companion, at least Russell T Davies is good enough to have consequences when it comes to
Yeah,
being...
basically the gist of Rosa, I'm getting smallly a bit ahead of myself, but let me tell you, Rose is an idiot. She's very, very
Yeah.
stupid and does very, very stupid decisions.
And she's kind of mean at times.
Not as much as the later companion, again, foreshadowing for that, but yeah, as that as well. And let me tell you, again, with the logic of the companion being an audience surrogate, having to be not represented, but having to identify with this idiot is kinda insulting. Thankfully, that didn't detracted me from watching the series, and it's a good thing because it really improves for the seasons with Tennant and Matt Smith.
And to be fair, Billy Piper isn't bad in the role.
No, I'm not judging the actor. I'm really just judging.
It's the character that's
I'm
an
really
issue.
judging Russell T Davies in this case because he wrote her that way.
So yes, this is the first one to be filmed by BBC Wales, who because
I'm guessing it's because they had a smaller budget or they could cut away from
it's generally cheaper to film outside of London.
Yeah, and basically they did do some shooting in London, but mostly it's in places in and around Cardiff.
Although as the series goes on, it's pretty much filmed across the country.
Wales.
You'll never live it down, Dwibs.
Oh no! I mean, it would have been
ours now.
but you know, recently I've come to realise that at least with Doctor Who, it's a far-reaching series that goes across the universe. You can pretend like Swansea is the planet Blur Gregarious.
Also, in case you're wondering, audience,
but then Casualty moved to Cardiff.
Also, in case you're wondering, audience, due to its nature of time traveling storyline, the Doctor Who franchise doesn't really need you a complete starting point. It's best if you start either with the old series or this new one from this particular episode. But due to how it works, any point is kind of good. Even when something is referenced, it needs to be referenced in its entirety. So even newcomers for that particular episode knows what that continuity plot may be.
It's a pretty easy show to get into.
And that's saying a lot considering it involves time travel.
And it's been going since 1963.
And
it's the exception, not the rule.
Yes, and in order to not alienate also the older crew, we bring back for the enemies of the first episode a race from the third Doctor era, the Autons.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a good way because each new Doctor introduces a new race other than just bringing new ones. So this is a good way to both restart the series, but also remembering its roots.
And so, there he is, the new Doctor.
How will our Norals get out of this one?
Run, like the Doctor just said. Simple enough. But what happened to Wilson, the one that Rose was supposed to give the lottery money to?
Well...
3 guesses. Pull on the hand. Pull!
Pull the string.
Well, they are mannequins.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like Eccleston as the Ninth Doctor. He's technically my personal favorite of the new era, with Capaldi being really close as a contender.
I wouldn't know much of that for sure. I gave up halfway through his first series.
Also, Rose has clearly never been to a Comic-Con.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Wilson's, by the way, the electrician's dead.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, bit more of production behind the scenes stuff. When they filmed a lot of the stuff, apparently the episode actually underran. So what they had to do was they had to film some more stuff at Rose's housing estate.
Oh, there you go. That tool that the Doctor is carrying, was the sonic screwdriver, his signature. It's not a weapon, because it's not meant to harm people, but it's a nifty tool that you can use to hack into things, destroy electric equipment, and all that sort of things, and analyze it. It's similar to the tricorder of Star Trek.
Alright. I'll get more into the whole Rose's estate thing when we come to it, but one thing I will say now, they had to film one bit at the ITV of Wales.
Why?
I don't know. Basically, Shiroi, they had to use HTV's old studios for that bit.
Which happened to be an ITV studio.
Yeah. Yep. Basically, audience, HTV was the ITV for Wales, but, well, stuff's happened. Oh.
Ooh.
Well,
This is a pickle.
The shop's definitely closed now.
Come to Henrik's, we got hot deals. So yeah, Rose has now no job.
Oh well. Yeah, the CGI obviously is dated because mid-2000s, but I'd say I've seen worse. Okay, you want something more stupid than Rose? Her own mother. I really hate her so much.
Is there a mother character that hasn't been annoying?
Well, technically the father of Rory, later on, for the 11th
guess.
Doctor. I really appreciate it. It's a shame that he's not used that much.
Oh yeah, they wanted to film the stuff in Cardiff in secrecy, but guess who spoiled it?
I wonder.
The council. So yeah, thank whoever your councillors were at that point, Shiroi. Well, not you, you're in Swansea, I mean.
Yep.
So yeah, this is Mickey, Rose's boyfriend,
Played by...
Noel Clarke, who recently has been known for directing the I'll nickname the Hood trilogy.
Huh.
Kidulthood, Adulthood, and Brotherhood.
Another Hood. Oh, no, Brotherhood.
And the upcoming Parenthood.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a parody film based off of those movies as well.
I haven't seen them.
I actually have.
I'll catch them sometime. Oh, it's 7:30. Time to go to work.
Even though the... Well, whatever.
Yeah, rub it in, why don't you?
Yeah, that's a low blow.
Poor Rose.
Shock and trauma. Rose looked like she's glad to be shot at the place. You know, half the stuff Jackie says she's like they took from an episode of Loose Women. Oh, someone's playing with the cat flap. But someone's on the other side. It's... Ah! Oh.
Hello.
What are you doing?
It's just a northerner. There's no need to be scared. Nope, Doctor, you're not going anywhere.
Nope. Not touching that. Thank goodness the Doctor is very oblivious.
Well, he doesn't care.
Yeah, not for this one, at least.
No.
Yeah,
The next
no.
one, maybe, but how do you come to that conclusion? Oh yeah, the whole Rose Tyler thing that would end up inspiring the name of the main character of Life on Mars the following year.
How fitting.
Prophetic.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, that was also a commission from BBC Wales, but not filmed in Wales.
Well, different directions, I guess.
Well, the series was set in Manchester and was actually filmed there, so...
Ooh.
So, she thinks he's joking. Oh. Let me give you a helping hand. And of course, Jackie can't hear it because of her hairdryer.
Yeah.
What a
Girls.
coincidence.
Yeah. What's the hand? It doesn't look like even like the hand's doing anything. What's it gonna do? Crush her and squish her nose?
There you go.
Or
The
crack
sonic
her skull,
screwdrivers
maybe?
is very effective against the autons.
Mm.
Well, most of the time.
Ow. This is me swanning off. See ya. I've always loved that line. Well, Rose
But it would
was,
be nice if you did.
I mean, she was kind of involved the past 2 days. Yeah. That's why they just call yourself Doctor the. At least then, people will think you just have a weird last name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a bit coming up where the Doctor just gets a bit ahead of Rose when he starts going into his "I'm an alien" speech, and there was apparently they had to reshoot something because a bit of the lighting was wrong or a line was fluffed. I can't remember the exact reason, but what happened was they spliced together the footage when they filmed in London and when they filmed in Cardiff. So in a way, they're talking from about 150 miles away from each other, which is
Yeah, he
impressive.
is kind of full of it, so.
Yeah, I've had people before, but they've either left me or died or
That's a long story.
Hey, and excuse me, that's a British pastime.
leaving or dying.
No, eating chips and watching TV.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't
I
argue
thought
with
the
that.
stereotype was actually
Yeah.
Finnish.
Hang on, you said an English stereotype, but we're in Wales. What's the Welsh one?
Dwibs, we like it or not, your country's supposed to be united.
But we like
You mean
our
our stereotype with chips is put curry sauce on it?
I do that too. Yeah, someone's trying to take over Britain's shops. And that would be an effective method. Take over their mannequins and frighten the customers away from their rivals. Yeah, there's the bit where one's in Cardiff, the other's in London. It makes me kind of sick actually thinking about it. 1,000 miles an hour. I'm surprised I haven't thrown up.
It's actually very disorientating.
It's like that song from Monty Python's The Meaning of Life.
And then they both
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty difficult to forget that.
Yeah, I mean, look at us. She's just standing there.
Okay, I will say
What the fuck is
a
he
couple of things, but that theme with the choir is actually nice. I forgot if it's Rose's theme or the Ninth Doctor specific theme.
I think it's more Rose's.
I think it's nice.
Well, yeah, I think each Doctor has his own individual theme. Again, I don't know about 13's because the music's so freaking bland.
Honestly, with shows, with like TV series in general, I don't tend to pay attention to the music.
No, Doctor, wait. If I can get over there. Oh shit, he's in London. Fuck.
There was one part of the new series that had music which I thought was unnecessary, but I won't talk about that now.
It'll be a while before we get there, I think.
Yeah.
So, that could have gone better. Yes, wash. There's a difference. Use washing up powder, you You pleb. Don't read your emails.
What are you subbing to, dude?
Yeah.
This was 2005, so...
The early days of the internet. What a magical time.
Searchwise.net.
When I had a computer that looked like that for years.
I did too. Dr. Living Plastic.
Yeah, that's a cool thing about the Doctor. Even though he doesn't reveal openly to mankind, to all mankind, most of the time, traces of his journey always appear through history, and sometimes someone manages to get like a screen or something. So there is an actual, not an anthology, but a series of documents around him. Unfortunately,
There's some kind of paper trail.
Yeah, unfortunately, obviously, it's treated like a conspiracy theory.
As if Mickey wasn't enough of a dweeb. He's driving a Beetle. Poor Mickey. In the early parts of his tenure, he was treated as a clown. Want to be a nutters? And as if it wasn't obvious enough that we were in Wales, we got a Welsh actor.
Yeah.
What was the actor's name? Mark Benton. Oh, actually, no, he's English. Never mind. He's from Yorkshire.
Apparently, they don't get a lot of women who are interested in looking at this.
How was his wife not...
throwing him out?
Yeah, because it was crazy conspiracy theories. It's from... Ooh, it's from the JFK assassination.
Yikes.
Pretty badly photoshopped, though, I must say.
Yeah. Like, I know, this also raises a good question, and also a point for the viewer. If the Doctor can time travel like this, why doesn't he prevent very tragic accidents that happen to humanity? Well, like in most of time travel stories, there are points in time that are quote-unquote fixed. They cannot be altered that permanently. And unfortunately, some of them revolves around tragic events. So that's the official excuse of the show.
Stuff that causes major change, basically.
But yeah, the idea would be that if you change that particular event, the consequences will be too drastic or violent. And keep in mind, this show treats it as if a lot of times you can change stuff and change the timeline as a result. So if the Doctor says, no, we cannot change this thing, he means it. There's a good reason behind that.
Oh boy, my favorite Doctor Who companion, Death. We won't be seeing her till later on, but yeah.
Yeah, Death always lingers around the Doctor.
Who, Clara?
Too soon.
Yeah, well, we're like 7 years away.
Trust me, Dwibs, tasting revenge will be... It's better. It's Sylvester cold.
Yeah. Again, I actually really like the actress. It's just the character.
Blame Moffat. But, Mickey has seen some disturbance in the...
It's been a while.
Bin?
It's been a while since I've seen a black bin.
And they replaced it because of different regulations when it comes to trash.
Yeah. Now we got green bins, brown bins.
Yeah, we get that stuff here at around here.
Okay, Mickey, what's the first thing you don't do? Touch strangers' stuff.
Let's open it.
What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. That.
Okay, now for...
Don't panic.
Don't panic, I'm just stuck to the bin.
It's just melted in the sun, is all.
Yeah. When did this episode take place exactly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's wearing a big coat, so I'm guessing it's not the summer.
Is this Goosebumps or not?
Although, hey Shiroi.
Yep.
If this was filmed in Cardiff, they at least replaced the signs.
Yes, unlike other shows.
Yeah, basically, audience, in the first episode of Casualty that was filmed in Cardiff, all they did to replace the Welsh bits of road signs was just tape over them. Yeah, this is where Clive starts to sound a bit, Yeah, even Rose is like, yeah.
You fucking what, mate?
Alright, let's see Mickey. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Christ, I knew his character was already pretty...
Yeah, this really feels like a Goosebumps episode.
Christ, I knew his character was kind of plasticky enough, but this is ridiculous.
He looks very excited to get some pizza.
Well, I wouldn't blame him.
Pizza time.
Pizza.
He stole that guy's pizza. Also, another particular thing about Rose, her terrible fashion design. She always dresses very casual. I don't mean that she needs to go dressed like Cinderella all the time, but man, like the costumists really sucked at this.
So yeah, now
especially at a restaurant.
Now Mickey's getting all interrogative. MickeySmith.exe has encountered a
problem. Working.
Has encountered a problem, needs to be rebooted.
We apologise for the inconvenience. Don't be so rough.
Sick beat.
Oh.
Yep.
How did you think that was going to work?
Charming.
Quick, get rid of your tables, they're not safe.
Don't lose your head.
Quick, run away from actually headless Mickey.
Run away, run away.
Why don't the Doctor just gouge out fake Mickey's eyeballs or something?
Could have.
Yeah, quick, use your sonic screwdriver.
There we go.
Yeah, we're gonna go inside this blue box. I'm sure we'll be completely safe.
That's because it's another of the Doctor's tricks. His method of transportation
is not to use the door, but instead, well, first of all, Rose is doing what most companions do.
Yeah.
And freak the fuck out.
Yeah,
yes.
Ask his finger on the inside.
Yeah, say the magic words.
Just get back in the box.
Yeah, quickly. Fake Mickey's gonna...
Yeah, thankfully the Doctor managed to make his vehicle very impervious towards external menaces. Doesn't mean that everyone can stay out. Sometimes we will get invasion inside the vehicle, called the TARDIS.
Time and relative dimension in space. And it can change its inner appearance. And
although for a while he basically settled to stay as a traditional police phone
Well,
box.
that's because the circuit that changes the outside broke.
We were gonna learn more about the TARDIS in general later season, and oh boy, there's so much to learn.
It's a complicated box.
Yes, with feeling. Yeah, there's also another thing. I have to understand, due to the separation, the gap between the series before its revival, this is kind of treated also a bit in universe, in a sense, where the Doctor has spent a long time without a companion. This is going to be elaborated a bit in things like the Day of the Doctor, where we will encounter an anomaly that happened between the 8th and 9th Doctor that happened, and it's establishing why the Doctor has decided to wait a lot before regenerating and eventually, coming back to Earth.
Yeah. Oh, now we're actually in London.
It's more teleportation, sweetie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not so far as ever north.
It's relative.
Yeah. I'm from the Doctor and I'm up north.
Yep. Yeah, the autons are basically regulated through it's their source, and which loves to, eat pollution and basically any kind of garbage waste that mankind produces in order to multiply and, well, eventually conquer whatever they find.
But the Doctor has to find something called anti-plastic, but he has to find the consciousness to use it on.
Yep.
I wonder what's a round
I wonder
thing.
what they're describing.
Completely invisible.
I wonder if the Monster Family was kind of referencing this.
Also, is this a joke that the series has been off air so long that the Doctor doesn't know what the London Eye is?
Possible. Keep in mind that means he has been stayed a lot of time away from Earth, so yeah.
I'm actually not sure how old the London Eye is.
Yeah, a cool thing.
I think it's been around since the millennium.
A cool thing is that things are seen most of the time from the companion's perspective, or still the Doctor's friends. So when the time comes where the Doctor says, "Oh, I need to go do something like this," and goes away to the TARDIS, you don't actually know how much time he spends, because by his own rules, he can still come back to near the moment where he left off, but you don't know how much time he actually spent away from you. So if you, for all you know, he has spent like 100 years away. That's kind of this will happen in a couple of things, a couple of specific moments here and there.
Also, what's all these weird panning up shots?
No idea.
Keith Black must love them. Oh, things are going to get pretty hot down here. So here we are. At the
Destined to be kings.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the Nestine is pretty hard to miss. This red, all the red makes this place seem lovely.
It's the filter, like in PageMaster.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
It's a big, ugly motherfucker.
Yeah. But the Doctor's nice enough that he's going to give it a chance.
Yeah, one of the things with the Doctor, by his own code, he doesn't want to resort to violence. So always try diplomacy first.
And if it doesn't work, then he kills.
Yeah, but he wants to get it as the very last resort. He's a pacifist, and he has a very good reason to do so, but we'll learn more of that later.
Oh, well, they found Mickey.
There you go.
Well, Rose cares, surprisingly.
Just cherish it while it lasts.
Oh yeah, the Doctor doesn't like domestics, as he calls it.
I wouldn't say this was a simple domestic.
Yep.
Someone nearly died, but yeah.
It happens.
No, you're addressing the unconscious, you idiot.
You.
Constitutional rights. No, shut up.
Yeah, that's another thing. This is one of those series that treats humans as very special snowflakes because we're so important. So that's also why the Doctor wants always to save the human race, because he thinks we're special enough.
Oh. Then what does the blue vial mean then?
Yeah, that's very conspicuous. Yeah, there's another thing.
How did they get the TARDIS there?
Despite the Doctor being pacifist and everything, he's not. He doesn't have a complete lawful good morality per se. There will be cases, a lot, where he's gonna be a dick towards the people around him and his enemies. So
For a good reason.
Yeah.
That CG is pretty garish, though.
Yeah, he doesn't age gracefully.
No.
Quick, call your mum.
Jesus fuck.
She's at police.
Those weird ads.
Also, this is one of the instances where they really should be careful about what they film.
Yeah, oh, the famous London Queen's Arcade.
I mean, that's totally not a famous shopping centre in Wales.
Not at all.
Nope. They didn't need to pan up. I'm not sure why they did.
Well, we've seen a lot of pan-up shots.
That was the wrong place to have one.
Yeah, audience, Queen's Arcade's in Cardiff. Not London.
I would have never guessed.
Hey, dancing
Also-
dummies.
Yep. Also, from the scene from before, if you thought that the London Eye is important now, it's going to become important even more in later seasons. I don't understand this fixation with writers that think that the London Eye is that important.
So, do you think your fathers are crazy now?
Yep. Well, now what?
I love how he actually looks disappointed as he dies. He's like, oh god, really? I'm going to be killed by these guys? Well,
Yeah, the Autons actually have that kind of weapon, sort of inbuilt gun.
I could make a key. Oh wait, no time. The stock screaming sound effects.
Hey, at least we haven't used the Willem screen so far.
Why is he holding the anti-plastic right near the Doctor?
No idea.
Oh.
Yikes.
I'm not quite sure those brides are very, yeah.
Can you imagine? Oh no, we're being attacked by Vivienne Westwood.
Oh yeah, another thing. Apparently, this episode got leaked on the internet.
Which was despite considering the early years of the internet, it was a very rare occasion.
Yeah, and it was traced apparently to a third-party company in Canada that had a legitimate preview copy.
Mm-hmm.
Needless to say, the employee who leaked it was fired.
Yeah.
But not to worry, Rose will use her school PE lesson skills.
Just like in Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah, under sevens, but that was like 12 years prior. Oh.
Your life depends on a bronze, Doctor.
Yeah. Oh.
Be proud of that.
Well.
And it actually worked.
I can't believe that.
This doesn't make her helpful.
Everyone, do the Auton. Oh no, we're dying.
Sick beats.
But you better leave quickly, otherwise it'll
Explode?
Yeah. Or implode.
Yeah.
Either way. Yeah, what was it using? Was it using all of London's heating to keep itself?
I guess. Oh well.
Don't
worry.
Not that it really matters.
Don't worry, boy. It's not the last that we see of the Autons.
Really?
Well, not this particular group, at least.
I'm pretty sure this group are pretty dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the Cardiff Council's going to have quite a lot of cleaning up to do.
Yep.
Well, London, I mean. But don't worry, they're safe.
Oh well, that's what counts.
Oh yeah, sure. Hang up on your mum without saying anything. That little goodie's freaking traumatized, you bitch.
He was terrified. He got eaten by a bin.
At least the doctor's nice and thanks Rose for the help.
Again, considering it's his first time on Earth in a long time, it's surprisingly nice.
Yeah, and Eccleston's kind of usually the
a bit more gruff. The 10th and 11th Doctor will be a bit more sweeter, but Capaldi will reprise the gruffness.
And he's the Doctor.
Nah, invite Mickey because he's actually fun.
Yes, please.
And Capaldi's the Doctor actually got to use his natural accent.
Yes.
Scottish, in case you were wondering.
Everyone's a dick to Mickey.
Mickey's life is entirely built around suffering, and that's no joke.
Alright. Oh well, but Rose has refused because she needs to look after Mickey.
Yeah, I'm sure she's not gonna join the Doctor in this episode.
Yeah, because
why would it be named after her, right?
And you cast someone like Billie Piper, and not.
What was she doing before these?
She had a recently failed music career.
No, what I mean before Doctor Who, what was she doing?
Billie Piper.
That actually
Piper,
was.
yeah.
That actually was his major acting career before. Apparently, she was doing music stuff.
Yeah.
Just.
But to be fair, she's one of the few musicians who went into acting that actually did it well.
Hmm.
But I think at this point she was married to Chris Evans. Not the Captain America one. I mean the. And in a first for Doctor Who, I believe, a Next Time trailer.
All
Yep.
right.
Wow, we're the end of the world. Wow, it's only the second series, and already we've gone to like the biggest thing you could do. The end
Again,
of the
tone
planet.
establishing.
Yeah. Oh, the face of Bo. We'll see a lot of him.
Mm-hmm. Gonna be very important. Again, setting the standards.
And that was Rose.
I
Mhm.
think it's okay. Like as
A good start.
it's perfect for restarting the franchise. Again, in hindsight, again, the character Rose never had a proper moment to shine, and it's become a very later episode. But again, as a first one, it's perfectly fine.
Shiroi?
It's fine, and this is Rose. This is Rose's this is one of her most least offensive moments
Yeah.
in terms of how much she influences what goes on for better and for worse. So
I bet you can't wait for
Yep.
Father's Day.
I can't wait
gosh.
for the wrong reason, Dwibs, for that music track that we play in the car.
But yeah, it was a fine start.
Alright, so that was Rose. We'll see you for the end of the world. The episode.
I guess. See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.